All right, so the basic idea here is, let's say we had a system of equations like 2x plus 3y equals 8 and negative 2x plus 6y equals 10. Well, if you notice, the x terms would cancel out if I add these together. 2x minus 2x or 2x plus negative 2x cancels out. That's just 0, big 0 there. 3y plus 6y is 9y, and then equals 8 plus 10 is 18. So I can just divide by 9, and then y equals 2. All right, I got half my answer right there. Now I still want to use substitution to find the x. So I'm going to take this y and plug it in for y. If y equals 2, then we have 2x plus 3 times y equals 8. And if y is 2, then I plug a 2 there. So 2x plus 6 equals 8. So 2x equals 2, subtracting 6 from both sides. And then x equals 1. So my final answer is 1, 2. And I can check those by going back to my original one and plugging them in. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 3 times 2 is 6, 2 plus 6 is 8. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2, plus 6 times 2 is 12. Negative 2 plus 12 is 10. Works out. Now the tricky part is sometimes nothing cancels. If I go ahead and add these up, nothing's going to cancel. 5x minus 1y equals 12. I'm no closer to finding, a solution than I was before. I still have an x and a y. I'm going to try and cancel one of those out. All right, so let's try something different. What I need to happen is I need for there to be a 2 right here. Negative 2 plus 2 would be 0. That would cancel. I can't just put a 2 there all willy-nilly though. What I can do is multiply both sides of this equation times 2. If I do the same thing on both sides, then it's an equivalent expression. That's legal. You can always do that. So let's do it. 2 times 2x would give 4x. 2 times y would be 2y. I just distributed there and there. Right? And then over here, 5 times 2 is 10. That's the important part. You got to remember to do it on both sides. Don't forget about that. All right. Now I have two equations that I can go ahead and add up and get the result I want. 3x plus 4x is 7x. That cancels. 7 plus 10 is 17. Divide by 7. X equals 17 over 7. You can write that as a decimal if you prefer. It would be, what, 2 3/7. And then once you've got your x, you still want to substitute that back in for x and solve your y. I'll leave that part to you. So figure out what the y would be if x is 17 over 7.